A two-level story. How listening to English every day helps you think in English. My name is Daniel, and I have been learning English for a while. When I first started, English felt slow, heavy, and very difficult. Every time I wanted to say something, I had to stop and think. I needed to translate every single word into my own language before I could speak. It was tiring. Speaking felt hard, and listening felt even harder. When people talked fast, I understood almost nothing. One day, my English teacher told me something that changed everything. She said, "If you listen to English every day, you will start to think in English." At that moment, I did not believe her. It sounded impossible. How could listening help me think in another language? But now I know she was completely right. The next morning, I decided to try her idea. I opened YouTube and searched for easy English listening. I found many videos with simple stories, slow speaking, and clear pronunciation. Some videos were for beginners, some for children, and some for people learning English like me. I chose one video and pressed play. At first, I understood only a few words. I felt confused and a little lost. But I kept listening. I listened again and again. I repeated the same video several times. After a few minutes, I understood more. After 10 minutes, I understood even more. I felt proud of myself because I could see a small improvement. The next day, I listened again. This time, I listened while eating breakfast. I listened while walking to work. I listened while cleaning my room. I listened when I had free time. Listening became part of my day, like brushing my teeth or drinking water. It became something natural and easy. After 1 week, something interesting happened. I heard a sentence in English, and I understood it immediately. I did not translate it in my head. I did not think about grammar. I just understood it. It felt strange, but also exciting. It was the first time I felt English enter my mind directly, without passing through my first language. This made me think about how small children learn languages. Children listen for many months before they speak. They listen to their parents, their brothers and sisters, and the people around them. They hear the same words again and again. They hear the same sentences again and again. After a long time, they start to speak. They do not translate. They think in the language they hear every day. I said to myself, if children can do it, I can do it too. So I continued listening every day. I listened to stories about daily life. I listened to short conversations. I listened to simple lessons about vocabulary and grammar. I listened to people talking about their day, their hobbies, their families, and their jobs. Every day I understood a little more. Every day I felt a little stronger. After 2 weeks, I noticed another change. When I wanted to say something in English, sometimes the English words came to my mind first. I did not need to translate. I did not need to think so much. The words just appeared. It felt amazing. It felt like real progress, like something inside my brain was waking up. Listening every day helped me learn new vocabulary without stress. I heard the same words many times in different videos. I did not need to memorize them or write long lists. My brain remembered them naturally. Listening also helped me understand grammar. I heard correct sentences again and again. My brain learned the patterns without effort. I started to speak more correctly, even without studying grammar rules very much. One day, I watched a video about a man learning English. He said, when you listen every day, your brain starts to think in English. It becomes automatic. His words felt true for me too. I felt that same change happening inside my mind. If you like this story, please click like. It helps me a lot. And if you want more easy English stories, you can subscribe. Thank you for learning with me. After 1 month of listening every day, something wonderful happened. I was walking through my town when a tourist stopped me. She smiled and asked, "Do you know where the museum is?" Her English was clear, but she spoke fast. A few months earlier, I would not have understood her. I would have panicked. I would have needed to translate every word in my head. But this time, something different happened. I understood her immediately. I did not translate. I did not think. The meaning went straight into my mind, as if English were my own language. I answered, "Yes, go straight and turn right." The words came out naturally, without effort. The tourist thanked me and walked away. I stood there for a moment, surprised and proud. I felt confident. I felt like I was really thinking in English. That moment showed me that listening every day truly works. It changes the way your brain understands language. It makes English feel familiar, like a friend you hear every day. It becomes part of your life. I continued my daily listening routine. I listened to easy stories, short podcasts, and simple conversations. I listened to people talking about cooking, traveling, working, studying, and relaxing. I listened to English in the morning, in the afternoon, and sometimes before bed. I did not study hard. I did not force myself. I just listened. Slowly, English became more natural. When I heard a new word, I often understood it from the context. When I heard a sentence many times, it stayed in my memory. When I listened to the same video again, I understood more than before. My brain was learning without stress. Listening also helped me with pronunciation. I heard how native speakers used rhythm, intonation, and emotion. I heard how they connected words together. I heard how they asked questions and how they answered them. When I spoke, I tried to copy the sounds I heard. My speaking became smoother and more natural. One day I realized something important. Listening is not just about understanding words. It is about training your brain to think in a new way. When you listen every day, English becomes a habit. Your brain starts to expect English. It becomes easier to understand, easier to speak, and easier to think in. I also learned that I did not need to understand everything. Sometimes I understood only 50%, sometimes 70%, sometimes 90%. But it did not matter. What mattered was the daily habit. What mattered was the repetition. What mattered was the feeling of English entering my mind again and again. After 2 months, I noticed that English thoughts appeared in my head during the day. When I looked at the weather, I thought, "It's sunny today." When I was hungry, I thought, "I want to eat something." When I planned my day, I thought, "I need to go to the store." These were simple thoughts, but they were in English. I was not translating. I was thinking directly. That was the moment I understood my teacher's words. If you listen to English every day, you will start to think in English. She was right. Listening is the beginning. Listening is the key. Now, when people ask me how to think in English, I tell them the same thing. Listen every day. Listen to easy videos. Listen to stories. Listen to conversations. Listen many times. Do not worry if you do not understand everything. Just listen. Your brain will learn. Your ears will learn. Your mind will start to think in English. Press play, start today, and keep going. If you like this story, please click like. It helps me a lot. And if you want more easy English stories. You can subscribe. Thank you for learning with me.